Is my mic on? Did I remember to turn on my mic? Yes. Yes, I did. Good. We have another test stream here. Yet again. Another. Oh. Today I am playing Triangle Strategy. And if you guys hear me adjusting my mic, I am so sorry. I should have adjusted it before I hit start recording. Okay. But we're playing Triangle Strategy today. I know very little about this game other than the comparisons to Fire Emblem and Tactics Advance. As well as it kind of looking like an Octopath game when I saw the trailers. I don't know much. We're just gonna get right into it. It's not easy. Wait, okay. There's very easy. So story mode, easy, normal, hard. I'm fairly familiar with tactics games. I mean, I've played a lot of Fire Emblem.
On the
Tactics
faraway
Advance,
continent
though,
of
no.
Norzelia, 3 mighty powers reigned.
I have to hit A.
The kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Norzelia River, bringing flourishing trade. The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron. And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzat, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common. Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War. Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the 3 powers at last negotiated a truce. The Norzelia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm. 30 years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
I'm gonna be honest, all that exposition kinda just went over my head. Yep. I got that there was, like, apparently some wars because of salt and iron. And something else. I don't know. What did the Third Kingdom have?
Lord Serenoa?
It is nice that this is voiced, though. This is quite nice. I was
Good
not
morning.
expecting that.
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh my gosh, he's not silent.
Young Master, Lord Serenoa. So, you were here after all.
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
I'm quite used to the silent protagonist, so him speaking is quite weird. Maybe he's not a protagonist? I don't know anything,
You
I
can
assumed.
thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
This is a momentous day. Not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook.
That is not how I expected that word to be pronounced. I was expecting demence. Demesine? Not domain.
I do not think it possible to keep it a secret.
This is well and true, my lord, but you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict.
Is he engaged to a princess or something?
I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know is that the people rejoice for us and harbor hope for the future. As the future Lord of House Wolfort, I must rise to the occasion.
I really have
Fine
no idea
resolve,
what's
my
going
lord.
on.
As House Steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
I'm just too dense for this right now.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
I am just coming out of like Final Fantasy XIV doing Island Sanctuary, which is right now for me just mindlessly running around clicking on sparkly things. So brain not working kind of makes sense.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
Brain was not prepared to work.
So soon? I had thought we would have more time.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week.
Oh, I can put it on auto.
And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You never cease to
Wait.
amaze.
Okay, taking
Very well
it
then.
off auto.
Let us be on our way.
Because profile? Heir to House Wolfort. Serenoa Wolfort, the only son of Simon, a legendary warrior and head of House Wolfort. It's too late to look at Benedict's profile, dang it. Benedict was the butler dude's name, right? World map. Selecting event markers on the world map will advance the story. Easy enough. There are two types of events, main and sub. Main events are crucial to the plot, while sub events are entirely optional, but will disappear from the map as the story progresses. Selecting event markers on the world map. Oh. Here I am reading the same thing twice on a two-page. Alright. Hitting A is like, swap page, go back, go back, go back, go back. It's a loop. Alright. Roster, inventory, War Chronicle, and system have been added to the main menu. Main menu. Press the X button to open the main menu. Easy. Where you can view your units, prepare for battle, adjust various game settings, and more. Additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. Okay. This game uses an autosave feature. However, there is only one autosave slot. You may save manually or create additional save data files at any time by selecting System, Save from the main menu. You cannot save normally during battle, but quick save data is created at regular intervals. You can manually create quick save data by selecting System, Quick Save. Quick save data will be deleted once loaded. Understandable. Alright, main story. An Asfrolsti? How is that pronounced at the beginning? Warship arrives at Wolfort Harbor, where a woman with rose-colored hair and her attendant disembark. Rose-colored hair, is that like pink or is that like a yellow rose? Or is her hair red? This map is big. Whoa, and you see the kingdom names as you go over. There are clouds here. Does that mean there's more hidden behind the clouds? Or is that as far as the map goes? See, whenever there's clouds, I'm always just like, there's more hidden beyond. But who knows? Okay. Main menu. Roster. Hey, details. The unit detail screen shows your unit's stats and abilities. You can also press the X button to equip accessories. Accessories. Helps if I pronounce the C. I wanted to look at his profile, but it is indeed Benedict. He is a tactician. And Serenoa is a swordsman. Delaying strike. I that is. Let's equip accessories. Do we have any? No. Makes sense. We just started. Inventory. HP recovery pellet. That's it. Alright. War Chronicle. Path traveled. This screen will allow you to view a summary of the story so far. A young hawk soars. Event in progress. Alright. System. Save. Might as well. I do have a weakness for snowy territories, so I'm excited for when we head here. How do I get back to my event? Okay. Let's go! Kingdom of Glenbrook. I did not read the rest of that. She does indeed have pink hair.
I thank you for the escort. You are free to go.
Lady Frederica, there is no one here to receive you.
He will be along shortly, no doubt. If I have heard true, he is not the type to keep a lady waiting.
By your leave, then. We wish you everlasting happiness, my lady.
Thank you. I shall work hard, both for my new home and for my motherland. Please let brother, the Archduke, know that.
As you command, my lady. We leave the rest to you, Gila.
I shan't let you down.
The water sound is so nice. I was enjoying that. Now it's weirdly quiet.
Phew, Glenbrook at last. Finally, we can take a moment of respite from our long journey. That said, it would seem we've arrived ahead of schedule.
I much prefer it to being late. This is a momentous day for Esfrost, and for the entire realm. We cannot afford to make a bad first impression.
I agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a stroll?
A fine idea. After all, this may be the last time in a while that I am free to do as I please.
Lady of Esfrost. Frederica Esfrost, the eldest daughter of the Esfrost family and Serenoa's betrothed. She is the daughter of the former Archduke and a Roslin woman, a half-sister to Gustadolf. Is it too late?
Most are not inclined to
View
grant liberty to
Sheila's
one of
profile
Rosellan
too?
heritage, such as me.
Okay. Rosellan. That's a pretty necklace. Wonder what that means, Rosellan heritage.
You brought that pendant with you?
Okay. Frederica's tutor, Gila Baris. She is wearing a scarf on her head. For a moment, I thought she just had weird stripes in her hair. Understandable. Frederica's attendant and tutor in the arcane arts. She once studied in the Ministry of Medicine in Zente. No idea. But the allure of the Esfrosti archives compelled her to move to the duchy? Oh, that's another word I do not know how to pronounce. I saw a tweet earlier today that says you can tell somebody grew up reading and that they know a lot of words but don't know how to pronounce them. And yeah, that is That was me all throughout my childhood and even now, where I still see the word, I think it's position is the correct pronunciation, and I always want to say postion. Yep.
Of course. It is the only memento I have of my mother.
Oh, he got hit! Who's throwing rocks at them?
Thank you kindly, little lady.
Is that a lady bandit with them too?
Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius. We heard tell you'd be here, and we wanted to be the ones to welcome you.
The winds of fortune are
Yeah.
blowing today, aren't they, Pa?
Oh, his daughter.
Brigands!
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't let them have you.
Okay. Recommended level 2. I'm pretty sure I'm level 0, as I have not experienced any combat yet, but I don't think that'll be a problem. Shortly after their arrival, Frederica and Gila are waylaid by bandits. Meanwhile, Serenoa makes his way to the harbor. Let's go! Let's go! Maybe I can finally view Benedict's profile!
What do you intend to do
Wait,
with
can I
us?
view the profile of the brigands?
Make you our little
No.
hostages is all.
Damn it.
And wring every last coin out of the duchy and House Wolford.
Duchy?
What's with that pink hair, though? Ya Rosellen?
Okay, apparently that means something.
And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Hi, Zant.
Impossible! The ship was full of Frosty soldiers.
Enough! I am without a doubt.
Have you bandits no shame? Attacking two innocent women?
Bandits usually don't have shame, my friend.
And just who in the hell are you?
Oh, conviction! In Norzelia, 3 major guiding convictions prevail. Utility, morality, and liberty. These take the form of invisible parameters that are influenced by the choices you make throughout the game. Your decisions will shape Serenoa's convictions, as well as influence which companions may choose to join his cause. I want to go with the conviction that will recruit me the most cute girls. Yep. Okay, but to be honest, I guess I'll go based on my own convictions. But other options are, who are you exactly? A band of common brigands from the looks of it. You needn't know who. Surrender now and we can resolve this peacefully. You two bear a striking resemblance. Might you be father and daughter? Who asks that in the middle of a fight? Who? Like, that's more like, I'm gonna distract you or attempt to dissuade you from this fight by distracting you. Or picking at your guilty conscience. Do brigands have a guilty conscience? Probably not. I would probably go with one of these top 2 options. This middle one here, a little edgy with the you needn't know who. I'll store it back with the who are you.
Who are you exactly? A band of common brigands from the looks of it.
Got Got you curious, huh?
Oh, he's got a
You can
name
call
now,
me
Travis. Bandit leader Travis, and I can view his profile. The head of a band of thieves that appear across Norzelia to steal from the rich. Alright. I can dig it, especially if he's... I mean, it doesn't say he gives to the poor, but steal from the rich, that's good. His thieving skills are second to none, as is his luck to escape the trouble they land him in. So he's a lucky son of a bitch, got it.
Leader of the fiercest band of brigands this realm's ever seen.
And I'm his daughter, Trish.
Oh my god, I love her art! Oh, she's so cute! Look at her freckles! Ah! Trish, daughter of Travis, head of a band of thieves that steals from the rich across Nozelia. She inherited her thieving skills from her father, and has enough courage to put the rest of the crew to shame. Good for her. I love her already.
We've 100 men at our beck and call. You'd be wise to surrender while you have the chance.
I doubt it's 100. I'm sure that's a bluff. Or she's bad at
A
math.
bluff, to be sure. I doubt the man would lead his own daughter into battle if he truly commanded such an army.
Most astute, my lord. This is doubtless the extent of their mighty band.
I can look at Benedict's profile now. House Wolfort Stewart, Benedict Pascal. The steward of House Wolfort since the Saltrian War. He has the absolute trust of his liege, and has overcome countless difficulties with his intelligence and level-headed judgment.
Enough of your whispering. Now tell us who you are, you bloody cowards.
Only a fool would reveal such precious knowledge to his foe.
Hey! Who you calling a fool?
I was gonna say, that's a backhanded insult. Maybe not so backhanded, to be honest.
Enough of this! You'll regret ruining our plans!
Oh, she's got a bow,
To
too!
arms, my lord.
Can we recruit them if we defeat them? Because I want them. Well, I want Trish. I don't mind the dad, but I want Trish.
Stand back, the both of you.
No, we fight together. I brought this upon us through my indiscretion. Pray allow me to help.
My lady.
I am a teacher of the arcane arts, and Frederica is a most apt pupil.
I can assure you we shan't be a burden.
Then I ask for your support from the back lines.
And you shall have it.
Why didn't you tell me you were having such fun? I would have joined you sooner.
Who's this?
What are you
Man
doing
on a
here?
horse.
Let us talk later. Now, I believe we have some lawless ruffians to rout.
Alright. Benedict's aptitudes in battle. Unwavering support with a strategic edge. Aids comrades with various support abilities. Alters the turn order of his allies. So Benedict is the steward, and he can alter turn order. So there is a turn order here. Interesting. Frederica's aptitude in battle. A pyromancer. Nice! She's from the Frosty Blades, and yet she commands fire? Cool. A pyromancer whose fire ignites chaos on the battlefield. Casts sweeping spells to assail multiple enemies. Can use fire spells to set flammable squares ablaze. Okay, so there's terrain effects as well. Good to know. Gila's aptitudes in battle. Brings balance to the battlefield with powerful healing magic. Specializes in HP recovery magic. Healing spells are even more effective on allies in mortal danger. Okay, so I don't need to bother healing like small scrapes and bruises. That's what I'm getting from that. I don't think permadeath is a thing in this game either. I did see that in a review when I was trying to figure out if I wanted to, like, buy this game, and I skimmed the reviews, and one said, do not be afraid of death. So I don't think permadeath is not, like, ability. But I guess we'll find out.
I hope you adults are ready to learn a hard lesson. You'll need more than numbers to beat us.
Their confidence is admirable, at least. Orders, my lord?
Give them no quarter. We cannot allow brigands to have the run of Wolford.
Just who are these people anyway?
Now, Benedict.
Frederica, I think that's your husband. Or future husband. In battle, positioning and turn order are two keys to victory. Attacks from higher ground than that of your target deal increased damage. Okay, height advantage is also a thing. Attacks from behind are guaranteed to score a critical hit. A mark will appear when you can perform back attack. Interesting. The order in which units take action is determined by their speed attribute. Upcoming turn order is displayed via the AT bar. I know that stands for something, and I cannot think for what. At the bottom of the screen. Okay. Camera controls. Right stick, move camera. Right stick, rotate camera. So up, down, left, right. But right stick, left, right rotates the camera. What? Press resets and ZLZR zoom out. Okay.
Think you got what it takes to best my family? Ha! Fools, the lot of you. Coming through.
So the brigand goes first.
Give 'em a fight, man. Distinguish yourself in battle and you'll receive your due reward.
Panels and lines of attack, moving. Blue panels, within movement range, but out of enemy's range of attack. Oh! Purple panels, within movement range and enemy's range of attack. Red lines indicate enemies that can attack the unit. Okay, that is useful. Red panels indicate your attack range. Yellow panels indicate the area of effect for selected command. Okay.
We do not take kindly to thievery here in Wolford. You will pay for your crimes.
I am usually somebody who, when I play Fire Emblem, I usually have the guide turned on the thing that shows the enemy movement, so that is quite useful.
From where shall we strike?
And that we are immediately in a spot where enemies can attack us. Well, we want to keep the mages out, and we might as well see like how much of a hit he can take. We're still in the first fight, so I can make mistakes and see, kind of test the waters a bit. So let's smack this man. Wow, this feels weird. Oh, the 3D effects are so good, by the way. This is weird. Okay. Command menu. In this menu, you can choose which command to issue to the selected unit. It is split into two labs, actions and items. Use the L stick or directional buttons to change tabs. In the Actions tab, you can choose whether to use a normal attack with the unit's weapon or a unique ability. Abilities consume TP, and units regain 1 TP at the start of their turn. Is that the dots above them? The Items lab contains a list of items shared by the entire party. With a few exceptions, a unit can only perform one action or use one item each turn, so choose wisely. Oh, that is a lot of blinds going towards us, and some of these are darker than the others. But that might indicate that they're a boss character? Trish goes next. And then Benedict and... I don't know his name, I'm gonna call him Noah, Blondie. He looks like Noah to me. Alright. It looks like we can also see how much damage we're gonna do. It looks like we're gonna do half damage. Oh boy, let's see how this goes.
On your guard.
Oh! What is this? I probably want to be facing the enemy, right? No, this way's probably good because we've got... Back attacks are a thing, so we do not want our back easily accessible. In which this is probably fine because our back is facing the ocean? Probably?
You think you're all high and mighty, huh? Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves. Ready for battle. We're just trying to make
Oh, she's got range. Oh, lordy, she has range.
Our land has no place for those who disregard the law. There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay. We're just gonna use Benedict to kind of draw some of the enemy attention away from... I'm already forgetting his name. Away from not so silent protagonist boy. Confirm.
Now.
Oh, I did not mean to use that. Whoops. Nice. Nice.
My turn.
Alright. So you're gonna go up here? Wait, we can get behind them. So you're gonna go here. What do you think is more important? The back attack or high ground? Like, we're not getting bad here. This is probably better. Though it does do less damage. I'll just go in with a normal lance attack.
Yeah!
And we missed. Alright, Noah. Good job.
Shall we make it a contest, my friend? Let us see who brings down more of these ruffians.
You say that after missing an attack, sir.
I think not. Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
And I just realized we did not turn his back to anything, so he is like... I hope that enemy attacks him from the front.
These are no ordinary men.
No, they're not, Frederica. No, they're not, you pretty little sunshine of a girl. Oh! That is something to look out for.
Let
so
us
they
remain
can
calm
both
and
attack.
clear-headed. That is our surest path to victory. I shall do
Is
what
it-
I can.
Tag teaming? How big is her range? Okay. This feel like a mistake. Alright. We're just gonna end the turn. And yeah, keep facing forward. When an enemy is struck with a physical attack, any allies on the opposite side of the enemy, yeah, I learned this the hard way, will automatically perform a follow-up attack. A mark will appear if attacking the selected target will trigger a follow-up attack.
We must defend ourselves from this danger that threatens us.
I play on the overly cautious side, by the way, so enjoy.
I fight for peace.
I usually don't make bold moves. Okay. torch. Does it affect us as well? Is there friendly fire? Does not appear like it'll do harm to...
With the powers in me.
Okay. I do not like the camera controls, I'm not gonna lie. Fallen enemies occasionally drop spoils, and an ally's turn on the square containing the spoil to claim it. That's a pain in the ass. Enemies can also claim spoils, so be aware. On rare occasion, enemies will drop small boxes containing exquisite spoils. Allies do not need to pick up these items. They are automatically acquired. Good. Spoils cannot be used the moment they are acquired. You must emerge victorious to see the spoils you have obtained and claim them as your own. All unclaimed spoils will be lost once the battle ends. Okay. Oh, yep, there he goes. Sir? No! I don't like that.
My turn.
What would father do?
Okay. This man has his back to us. What a fool! I don't like the overhead controls. Okay. What is the turn order? So we've got 2 bandits next. I would like to get out of this precarious situation that I'm in. Longsword. Okay, so we're fighting this man here that's got an 11 over his head, it looks like, in the turn order. So there's no point in using Delaying Strike, because he's gonna be after. And yeah, no need to face the ocean when we've got an ally behind us. This young man... Oh, but then they can attack our back. Oh wait, that's after we make a turn. So we can turn to the wall.
Brace yourself!
Alright. There we go. That seems fine.
Perfect opportunity.
She really does have
I shall
some
do what I
range.
can.
I'm jealous. Okay. Don't... Okay. Whose turn are we on? There we go. Let's... Why can I not hit the other lady? Why can I not hit Trish? Won't let me target Trish. Like, I am hitting the left arrow. Alright, that's fine. Didn't want to hit Trish anyways.
You misjudged me!
I shall try my level
We've
best.
got our back to Trish, but that's... What's next? Bandits.
I have your back.
Splendid.
Bandits over here, that is okay.
Damn it!
Oh. I really don't like that one.
Let me show you what I've learned.
So she is resistant to fire, but not these two, so.
Flames, heed my call!
My turn.
What? I do not think I should have put her at the front. Alright. It is our turn then, Trish's. We are in trouble. Guess we'll find out if permadeath is our thing or not with our healer. Sounds great, right?
The situation is grim.
Okay.
Wait your turn.
I missed? Okay, that's fine. Oh. Goodbye, healer.
Ouch!
Okay. I didn't say it was good at these games, did I? Usually takes trial and error. This is always a trial and error. Good lord. Oh. Controls are a bit weird.
Your defense is weak.
I would have rather dealt with, like,
Damn it!
dealing
I
with
will end this.
layers of menus than how it's set up now. Who goes next? You can walk on the water? What?
My turn.
I won't lose.
This is a problem. Sir Miss-a-Lot is in fact getting whatever. He can take a backstab.
Carefully.
No, no. Oh.
This ends here.
And I can't go back after ending a turn. It would have been smarter to target the other guy so he doesn't attack Frederica. Alright, whatever. Oh! We backstab Benedict instead. Okay, that's fine. Oh, but...
Mother.
I shall try my level best.
Here I am letting the cute girls die. We're good at this. We're wonderful.
You were overconfident.
It's okay. We're...
My turn.
What is up with this tosser?
For victory!
Okay, so there does not appear to be friendly fire, despite the fact that we
What would
did
Father do?
literally just smack a man in the face with our lance.
Wait your turn!
Animation looks good.
I see a path to victory. My turn.
Allow me!
Okay.
Point me at him! Perfect opportunity!
Oh. Oh, okay, that's a thing
Hope
too.
you're ready.
Oh.
Damn it!
Yep.
not over yet.
You are still alive. Let's prep you here. And then eat a recovery pellet.
I'll try this.
Good. I hope it was tasty. And continue facing
Carefully.
this way. And then we are going to stand here.
I'll make this quick. Leave it to me!
To lead. as
I
we
shirk
grow.
from no danger.
Cool, we leveled up. Alright. And after this, it's Benedict's turn, and if we, like, trap
Let
her,
us pry out their weakness.
can she get out of this? And do Sarah, Noah, and Noah, just realized how similar their names are, also attack?
For the future of House
No.
Wolford.
Okay.
For victory! This is it!
Now what?
Okay, so she is trapped. Interesting.
For the honor of House Wolford.
And this is gonna kill Trish.
Damn, that hurt!
Now!
Damn, that hurt!
And it does mean we should probably
You'll
have
rue
Benedict
this
pick up
day,
some of the
You
spoils.
bastards!
Oh, exquisite spoils secured. And, well, I guess we can actually have Sarah Noah do it. And face forward, yeah, why not?
I see a path to victory. Your defenses, that seemed to work.
Charge!
And we'll get rid of this dude.
It ends here!
I struck true.
And face. Kind of in a bad spot no matter what. Just face
Hope
forward.
you're ready.
Look at him claiming the spoils and not going for the
Carefully.
backstab. That's fine. I'm not gonna complain.
I'll make this quick.
Okay. So delaying strike does in fact put their turn back, which means I think since I go before him every single time, I can just, you know, delay this man's turn a bit.
These foes are not to be trifled with.
My God! Leave it to me! Yes!
Oh, critical.
For victory! Yes!
I struck true.
Okay. This way he can't do a
Carefully.
back attack because he can't get through. Delaying strike again.
What have we here?
And that set that up perfectly for that. And, do you think we can get the killing blow? No, we'll keep it like this.
Victory is not yet out of reach. Your defenses, that seemed to work.
Okay. And end turn. Facing forward, yep.
Damn! Good try! My turn.
Alright. And
You don't stand a
that's
chance.
that!
Too slow. That hit the mark.
We might be a team of only men. We
Can't be!
may have accidentally killed off our backline supporters. This is fine. This is fine. To be honest, I've only been playing Fire Emblem Houses lately, where everyone can be a backline/frontline supporter, and in actuality, I just raise a whole bunch of houses with mages. Everyone becomes a mage, and I'm just like, woo! Attack from halfway across the map. Heck yeah, and then retreat. So, Fire Emblem Houses has some pretty broken mechanics, especially when it comes to like maps where you only have to kill the boss. You can single turn a lot of maps.
Wait, I know that face! That's the Wolfort Lordling!
What's that you say?
I'm
Wolfort?
gonna eat my
It can't be.
Enyoki.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
For a bunch of no-good thieves. At least they know when they're in over their heads.
I would have preferred to apprehend them and see them atone for their crimes, but so be it.
Your bride-to-be is safe. Isn't that what matters?
My bride-to-be.
Is that not what our arrangement is here?
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits. But where are my manners? I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement. I am honored to join you in marriage and to call House Wolfort my new home.
The honor and pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
To think you'd fight at each other's side in battle before exchanging your vows. Though, I dare say that it bodes well for Wolford that its new lord and lady make such a fine team.
I don't know if they make a fine team. I
Highness.
kind of killed her. Kinda. You know.
Here you are. Why, the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
Did you sneak out of the castle again, Roland?
So his name is Roland.
When I heard my best friend's
Okay, hang on.
betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
Auto is off, so I can look at his profile. Younger Prince of Glenbrook. Roland Glenbrook. So he is a prince. The younger son of King Regna, who brought the Saltrion War to its end. Saltrion. That is the word salt. Salt iron! That is literally the word salt iron mishmashed together. Do I pronounce it as salt iron then? Is that what they were doing in the opening? The younger son of King Regna, who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. Serenoa of House Wolfort is his closest friend.
While we appreciate the sentiment, perhaps you should have said something to the king.
Yeah.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns. Though I suspect Huette will think otherwise. I suppose I'd best be on my way back.
Is Huette a female's name or a male's name?
Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here. I look forward to celebrating your union. Till we meet again.
He's already flirting with my wife. And did he give
This
her a
ring bore
ring?
the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family.
No, we were just looking at
Could
his
that
ring.
have been?
Prince Roland, King Regna's younger son.
So a lord and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
This is Sheila, my tutor and attendant.
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
It is my honor to serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
On behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
Okay.
You may think this is an odd question, my lord, but I ask it nonetheless. What does the color of my hair mean to you?
Oh, we are flirting. We are flirting. Sorry, I read the first option. If it is not too forward of me to say so, I find it most beautiful. I find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield. I think it nothing to be surprised about. We have Roselle living in our very domain. Demets. I really just don't know how that can be read as domain. But that's what it sounded like, so we're going with it in our very domain. I am definitely flirting. We are flirting.
If it is not too forward of me to say so, I find it most beautiful.
Thank you, my lord. But you need not flatter me.
Oh, it's not flattery.
I said only what I mean. I have always been fond of roses, and your hair is as beautiful as any of them.
You're so flirting.
I adore them too.
Then it would seem we have something in common.
Good.
Lady Frederica, everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolffort.
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
Frederica and Sheila join your party. Or whatever that said, I didn't read it. I just got so excited about flirting with the beautiful pink-haired Frederica. Alright, Roland is a green tile,
Serenoa of Glenbrook's House Wolffort and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their two nations.
Okay.
In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war. Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war?
Well, that's no good. War is bad. Encampment has been added to the main menu. Provisioner is now available at the encampment. You can select encampment from the main menu to access the Wolffort's army's camp. I can't read. Additional features will be unlocked as the story progresses. Let's go to the encampment. Sheila's aptitude in battle. It passed too fast for me to read, but I think I read that earlier and I forgot what it was. Oh god, I really don't like the camera. Is there... No. Is there settings for the camera? Options, camera settings. Off. Nope, that did not fix it. Did I not change anything? System. Options. Camera settings. Nope. Ugh. Graphic settings. Off. No, I like the depth of field. But maybe we should try it off. No idea what any of that means, and I hate the camera. I'm like somebody who constantly adjusts the camera because I want to check everything around me, but this fast movement. Ugh. Originally I was like, well, the 3D's so pretty, and I'm like, oh god, make it stop. I'd rather have 2D. If it isn't Lord Serenoa, how do you do? This humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please have a look. At the Provisioner, you can purchase items and accessories and sell unwanted items in your possession. You cannot reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them, so remember to equip them to the ally of your choosing. This may be accomplished on the unit details screen, the inventory menu, or via the prompt that appears after purchasing the accessory. So anything that raises defense, yes. I do not have enough money. Okay. Understood, my lord. Please come again. We're not touching the camera stick. This is a 2D isometric game. Path travel. Okay.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside
I
from
love the way
Eridor
she
here.
looks, or
But
sounds,
what
I
else
should
is
say.
new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Who is this?
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
Oh, Eridor.
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind.
I want to know what he was about to say. Come on. Embarrass us in front of the wifey. Eridor Ballantyne, an experienced soldier and commander of Wolfort's forces. He has served Simon alongside Benedict since the Salt Iron War and continues to do whatever he can as a loyal retainer to House Wolfort. Should have embarrassed us in front of the wifey.
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
Anna.
If you require anything, just say the word.
Oh, she's got a scar. She's gorgeous, though. An expert spy and Benedict's right hand. She was taken in by Wolfort after losing her parents and swears to do everything in her power to repay that debt.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
He's smiling.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Unapologetically loud. I'm glad this is a warm moment between them.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Anna and Eridor joined your forces. I think what killed Frederica and Gila earlier is impatience. Like, I like attacking. I want to be able to attack. I should have been more patient. I really should have focused on keeping them kind of in the back lines and been careful. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out like the tactics for this game, so we're gonna see. Strikes enemies from the shadows. Takes 2 actions in the same turn. Can conceal herself from enemy eyes. Because on one hand, like, thinking on it, you want to be able to pick off the enemies so you don't have a whole wave of them come at you at once. But how can you pick them off without getting close-ish? That's hard. Eridor's aptitudes in battle. I don't know if I read Anna's. Shields allies with superb defensive capabilities. Cool. I needed that. Draws the enemy's attacks. I really need that. Counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. That sounds good. He might be my new favorite unit.
As you are well aware, there are two events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two before the ceremony.
Simon and not Simon?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome.
This pronunciation of names continuously being different from what I expect. This is like... I'm the Starbucks barista, but instead of writing your name wrong, I'm pronouncing your name wrong.
Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney!
Oh, of course.
My blood's already rushing. Just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm, clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear.
At least that one's pronounced normally.
Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, he's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
There will be no assassination attempts under Arwat. That would be bad. Especially if it was Roland. Lord Simon, head of House Wolfort, welcomes Frederica into his home, both as his future daughter-in-law and a symbol of Glenbrook and Esfrost's unity. It's Esfrost or not Asfrost, right? I do not know anymore. Oh.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
It's a good thing I stopped myself. The first words out of my mouth definitely were not gonna be "Daddy looks hot." Why? We don't even know what his art looks like. Just a sprite.
You, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho! The pleasure is all mine.
Okay, I know Daddy's not hot. He's a little not my type. Lord House of Wolfort. Simone Wolfort. A legendary warrior whose valor brought an end to the Salt Iron War. Head of one of the 3 houses of Glenbrook, he is an exemplary lord who has the love of his people and the king's trust.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Salt Iron War would rage on still today.
It is Salt Iron.
I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
Girl, don't be so humble.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation.
I don't think that was an insult, my lady.
I should like to know what you wish
should not
of me,
apologize.
that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our 2 nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our 2 nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
Because this is all just for show?
So that if relations between our 2 countries were to take a turn for the worse...
Because it is all just for show.
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely.
At least
Such
he
are
gives
the
us to it,
schemes of
gives
those
it to
who
us
rule
straight.
nations.
At least he's being honest.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Wolfort.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Oh, there goes his health. I was
Father!
thinking he looked too strong for a man that was ill.
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
I think Benedict is also getting on in his age, but okay.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
I think you already are.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House.
Yeah, casting
Tomorrow's
your title off
ceremony
on us in
will
the middle of an
mark the
event.
beginning of yours, my son.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
And after that will be
Couldn't
your
have waited
wedding.
until after?
Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Oh, no, first night is upcoming. The first night together. Yep. Save your game. Yeah. Save in progress. Does it not allow me to choose a slot? Does it manually just override my last save? I'm thinking so.
30 years
That's
after the
okay.
salt iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long and battled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Sarah Noah Wolfford. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolfford from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
Chapter 2. Two Arms, Brave Warriors.
Welcome to Castle Wolford, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this.
Oh, she hot. I don't know what that is on the corner of her mouth, if that's a scar or something there, but she's hot. Saintly Seven, Minister of Medicine. Lila Biscraft. One of the Saintly Seven, she is a woman of superior intellect who was appointed overseer of the Ministry of Medicine. So, I mean, clearly she's a healer type person. She's hot.
Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Oh, your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son? As I recall.
Serenoa Wilford, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolfort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolfort, as will I.
There's a lot of dialogue.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Orzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Lord Dragan could be anywhere. I suppose this is as good an opportunity as any to speak with the common folk. The flow of the game compromises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. L-stick, run, walk. Directional buttons, run. Hold B or R to dash. To end the exploration phase and continue with the story, what's the plus button? I'm gonna go grab water and feed my cat real fast, so I will be right back. Enjoy the background music. Alright, are we ready for this? Give me a second. Turn off the audio for a second. All just for this. Was that satisfying? I don't know, I'll have to go back and listen to that. I have with me a Mountain Dew that I am going to enjoy. And I do not know what the music was set to before, so we're gonna go here. Hopefully this is not too loud nor too quiet. Would have been smarter to actually hit the mute button instead of dragging the slider down, but nobody said I was smart. In fact, I think I have said several times that I am not smart. Alright. I've been tasked with attending you at the ceremony tomorrow, my lord. May it be a joyous occasion for all. I'm eager to hear your speech, and even more eager to see you triumph at the tourney. Is this Benedict? Oh god, can I please just walk straight without the camera going everywhere? Yeah, I just don't put my thumb on the joystick. I sense you may have some questions regarding this joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Norzelia's 3 nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. There is something shiny over in that bucket, and it keeps distracting me. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said, Lord Dragon's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. I got a little too passionate there for a second. Oh, it's okay. Shiny thing. Obtained HP recovery pellet. Perfect. The one I accidentally used earlier has been replenished. Okay. Let's see.
To see the peace we enjoy now, one would think that but 30 years ago our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seems not but a far-off nightmare now.
Can I go inside houses? I can go inside houses. Ho ho ho! Let me in! Frederica, you and your quest can wait. I am robbing people's houses. Except I can't.
Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek.
Okay. Added Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8 to Notes. I have no idea why I ran over and clicked on that. I was thinking I could check, but I found notes. You will find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. View the notes you've collected at any time by selecting War Chronicle. Notes from the main menu. Added Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 12 to Notes. I'm just running around and clicking. Maybe there was some like sparklies on the bookshelf? On the books? So I certainly can't collect anything from this caribou or elk. Moose. Caribou usually... I don't know anything about animals. But I do stare at a caribou head quite frequently, because there's one at my workplace. So knowing absolutely nothing, I'm going to assume caribou usually have their horns more forward-facing. But I'm also going to say this is a fantasy game, and it could be whatever I want it to. I don't know, it's probably not anything. Alright. Kid, you're playing hide and seek? Where are your friends? Are they in the room? Are they out? Are you hiding from them? I guess we'll find out later? Perhaps? Alright, stop touching the control stick. Anna.
By your request.
That's too soft for her. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolfort. Enter. Is that a cat? Can I pet the cat? Oh my god! So I went to feed my cat, because I usually feed my cat at 8, and I forgot. I am a terrible cat parent. She was definitely a little upset with me. Like, when I came out of my room, she went running towards her food bowl. Like, hey mom, you forgot to feed me. I love my cat though. She is my pride and joy. There is something sparkly over here. Obtained HP recovery pellet. Heck yeah! Alright, we're back to where we started. Right. There has been nothing amiss, my lord. Another quiet day. Child.
We're playing hide and seek till Dad comes home. I need to find a place to hide, and quick!
Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Ah, one of my favorite games. Those were always my favorite place to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. It's the middle option. It's the middle option, guys.
Barrels! I would have never thought of that, my lord. They'll never find me now.
I speak from experience. They won't. However, there may be even better hiding places to be found around town.
You're right, my lord. I'll find a hiding place no one's ever thought of before. They'll be looking for me soon. I'd best find a spot, a safe one, before they catch me out in the open.
I love it. Kids are cute. I don't want kids. And kids in real life, not cute. But kids in video games, super cute. And I need to stop moving the second camera.
My husband works from dawn till dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though, and the backbone of our livelihoods besides. May not be the best job, but it is a job. And a simple life is better than no life.
There is no rest for a young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the coming days.
Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land so that we might share the weight of your duties. It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa?
Who's this him we were talking about? Who?
Do you have a lover on the side? Frederica?
To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Erador told me, in perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolfort is nestled safely behind castle walls. It is a town at peace and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. Oh! I don't know which one of these to choose. I'm landing between bottom and top. I think I'm gonna go with top.
I haven't known Erador for very long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of his book, as I have done regrettably little relishing since I arrived.
You needn't push yourself, Frederica. Time is something we do not lack. Once matters have settled, I will give you a tour of Wolfort myself.
Thank you, Serenoa. I very much look forward to that. I believe I shall enjoy it here. I look forward to the day I can truly call it home.
That day is today, my lady. Though I understand it will take some adjusting. Thought I saw something sparkly. Oh, it's just the water. Wow, water is so sparkly. Why is there water here? Oh, there's a little stream there. With a little bridge. Oh, there's something sparkly there. Obtained HP recovery pellet. I'm always drawn to sparkly things. I cannot help it. I truly cannot. Obtained 3,000 whatever, 300 whatever that is. I don't know why I clicked there either. I just felt inclined to click. As I am doing now. Oh, I did not mean to exit the house. I wanted to click those things over there too. And I cannot. Okay, there we go. Nothing. Alright, this is fine. I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would best suit the union of you and Lady Frederica, It is an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Simone will spark inspiration. Can you just, like, walk up to the Lord's family and be like, hey, I would like to talk with you, sir, about a gift for your wife, I mean your daughter and son. What do you think? I know you've only known them for but a minute, but, well, Frederica for but a minute. I think he's known his son for his whole life. Dragon. I have not met you yet. This town is prosperous, and its people have faith in their lord, an impressive achievement by my experience. He's not hot. Dragon, overseer of the Grand Norzellian Mines, Dragon Acefrost. After his father, Savrog, it's going to be pronounced completely differently, was all but relegated to life on the Esfrosty Outlands. He dedicated himself to his studies in the archives in hopes of restoring his family's honor. He is a young genius who discovered how to make explosives. Very good. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. Ah, my apologies, but you are... The apology should be mine. I am Serenora Wolfort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course. I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a while longer, but rest assured, I shall be punctual in my arrival. You better be. I would like to explore a while longer, so long as time allows.
A lot of folk have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about in wide-eyed wonder.
Oh, stop touching the joystick, Ariana. Okay. I saw something. Oh, the leaf. Okay, is there anything sparkly before I accidentally pick something up?
I can scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was host to such marvelous tourney.
Who among the nations will win glory, which will be known to as the fiercest in all Norzellia? I mean to be there when history is made. You look like a child, good sir, but I cannot actually tell. I didn't think the child was a child until the child revealed they were a child, so... I do not see anything sparkly, and my random clicking along the edges is only netting me accidentally talking to this guy more than once. So. Okay. This is Eridor. I still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked her dear bride to be like that. His feral spawn? Is that how we're calling Trish? With her cute freckles? I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. You got there? Huh? You did no such thing, sir. saltmonger. The most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Exciting. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Ah, yes, politics. Exciting. Ever so. There is a key on there. Oh no, that is a candle. There is a sparkly there. I do see the sparkly. Obtained HP recovery pellet. Is that another sparkly I saw? Oh. Okay. Oh. Can I go up these? Yes. Okay. So although they look like ledges, they are indeed stairs, and there's further up to go. Can I go into this room? Yes. I heard tell Prince Roland is shirking his duties at the castle once again. Thank heavens all that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. I totally read that wrong. I added words, took away words. Let's try that again. I heard tell Prince Roland is shirking his duties outside the castle once again. Thank heavens that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. Why I threw on like a bit of a southern drawl? No idea. Is that even a southern drawl? I ain't got no idea on that either. Other than the fact that my speaking did change there. I'm very good at swapping words around, you know? Alright. Any other houses I can go into that I may have overlooked because I refused to move the camera and then would move the camera and regret it. I see not more. I see not any more. Alright. Out we go, or menu. Complete exploration was plus. Still says investigate, but I think I have investigated my surroundings quite well. And exploration? Yes. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
The music stopped.
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Uh-uh.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Politics.
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
See, I constantly hear a smile on this
Honored
man's
guests,
voice.
Pray, forgive my son.
Oh,
We
hello,
of House
Simon.
Wolford are
Simone?
but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
Oh,
This,
Simon
however,
was
I
pretty
can
good about
say.
dancing around that.
We will fight injustice
I mean,
and tyranny
Serenoa.
wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize
That
if I
voice
spoke
is
out
familiar.
of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough
It
to be
sounds
born
kinda
within the
like-
borders of our holy state.
I hear
You agree with me then?
4 from
How I
Drakengard
feel
3,
matters
which I think
little.
is Christina V.
In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
And looking it up, it does appear to be Christina V. The banquet ends without incident. I don't know if I'd say that was without incident. Oh. Clearly I was not touching my controller. I mean my, Clearly I was not fiddling with buttons. I was not touching my controller for quick enough. Why is that such a hard sentence to form? I left my controller idle too long. There we go. The banquet ends without incident, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragon, however, has something on his mind. Maybe the fact that we were tiptoeing around matters of politics? The children of the crown speak with their father, King Regna. Oh, thank goodness arrow keys work. So if I go over here and select an arrow key. Oh, okay, cool. Side story. Let us involve ourselves in the side story. Let us see what happens.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
This is a beautiful garden.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure.
And you're a
Father has a kingdom to rule.
bitch of a brother.
kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You are rude.
You speak as if father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
I like Roland.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
I like Roland.
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Is a bitch.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
He's an asshat.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
He is an asshat.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
Oh, the poor sister.
I yield.
Is this man wearing a mask?
Your spear wavered.
Yes.
Prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
His hair is quite beautiful.
Oh, I hear disapproval in your voice.
Though Roland does
Not
appear to have a
exactly,
braid
my
as well.
prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
Just see Roland's
I will
profile.
take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell.
He does
Thank you
indeed
for
have long hair.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good
Got a
fight
name.
from
Why
you
is he
tomorrow.
still masked
In the
man?
final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him.
I want to see
Tomorrow
your profile
you shall
too,
show
Maxwell.
the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Ooh, is he planning for us to usurp the throne? Usurp? Is that how you pronounce that word? You would think with all the script reading I have done, I would know how to pronounce words. I do not. Alright. Let us continue with the main story. Wine.
Now that's what I call a feast.
After drinking wine, that's all he wanted. He has medium length hair.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man.
Oh, he is drunk.
I can see it in his eyes.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
If you're so impressed,
I can tell that
my
your heart is
lord.
pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Oh god.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Why is she so scared of causing offense?
Thank
my
you,
lady,
my lord.
you need not worry.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
He's quite drunk.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Ask her.
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
I am okay with this man being hungover during the
yes,
fight.
A ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience.
Sir, please stop drinking, by the way.
What of you, my kin-to-be?
You are
How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
going to be up there on stage burping. Oh, good lord. It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. We're gonna go with the first option. We're hoping for peace. Yeah.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
With these questions, is there a way to check, like, which field I'm going into? Like, which of
Truly,
the three?
a kind-hearted soul you are.
Wonder if there are different
And
endings as
people
well.
are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement.
Your great achievement is what you're
As
focused on.
always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see!
I cannot say I've
And
never...
I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
I cannot say I've ever known a drunk person to talk like this, though, where their voice goes so high and... like... top! What is English? And then to crash back down low. I can't say I know it's a common trope, because I've definitely heard this style of speaking before to indicate that somebody is drunk. But I cannot say I have ever known somebody to speak this way when drunk. Like slur their words a little bit, yeah, but not so wavy in tone.
Trigan, are you quite all right?
He's drinking too much.
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
A bit. Oh, yep. Thank God.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Someone might want to escort him to bed.
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
I do quite
Certainly,
like their cute moments
Serenoa.
together.
Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
That would be most dreadful. I was getting quite tired of his arrogance. Is that the word I seek? I know not.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
Is this our mother's grave?
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
Are we really dying right
my
now?
lord, I will call for a healer at once.
At least we passed our title
Do not
on.
bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend.
Benedict
Long
looks
have
older
we
than
stood
you, Dad.
together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
It's all those years of drinking, Dad. Alright. Simone gathers the members of his house, Wolfort, to announce his abdication. Abdication. I really do not know how to pronounce those big words. I have to hear somebody say it, then sound it out myself, and if I read it, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong every single time.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Pray do not become a victim of manipulation, my lord.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The Scales of Conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
Is this how we check what our answers are? Have been?
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead.
This game mechanics
Heed well the advice of your friends.
disguised as lore.
Choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
For House Wolford!
And so the stewardship of House Wolford passes from father to son. Lord Simone Wolford, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfords set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
King Papa doesn't seem
He has
bad.
told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good.
King Papa's a lot hotter than normal Papa. Or Daddy Yor. Alright. Regna is more attractive than Simone. Regna Glenbrook. And this is time for the game to tell me I've been pronouncing it incorrectly the entire time. The current king of Glenbrook. He is revered as a wise king who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. He launched the joint mining venture between the three nations as his coordinator. He seems like a good king, but at the same time, he is also has a hand in this for show marriage, this hollow alliance. So is he truly a wise king or just another ambitious fool?
Serenoa of House Wolffort. The crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
He's still a lot better than his firstborn son. Huh.
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
This is no good.
Must you make me repeat myself?
Prime Minister of Esfrost. I blinked on how that was pronounced for a second. I still don't know how that was pronounced. Archduke Gustadolf's younger brother. He was appointed Prime Minister at a young age and is the second most powerful man in Esfrost.
I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost.
So that must be the sister.
I alone am fit to represent our nation.
Next to him.
Go push your papers in the shadows, like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me. You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your
Dragon.
ineptitude is marked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you
Dragan.
forget yourself.
Yes.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Thank you, my lady.
Such strong words, sister.
Oh. She has a grimace to her. Archduke Gustadolf's younger sister, Erica Acefrost. Unlike her older brother, she judges others based on their lineage and greatly dislikes those not from her family's main line. Yeah, she's the evil, wicked, half-sister, step-sibling, whatever. That trope.
Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolffort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer.
Thalis.
Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also
He deserves
inherited
to be
her
slapped
hair.
for that.
That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
She deserves to be slapped. They both deserve to be slapped. And slapped hard.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Thalis and Erica Asfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf.
Asfrost.
And my half-siblings.
Ass.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Smithy is now available at the encampment. The festivities begin under the vigilant eyes of each nation's dignitaries. There is a lot of exposition going on. If I go to the encampment, I do not have that skill here. Are you the smithy? As blacksmith, I have the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. Why am I speaking like that? We're gonna continue it. It is my honor to forge and repair whatever Wolfort's warriors require. Any blades that need tempering or bows that need priming, you need only say the word. So is weapon durability a thing here? Look at everyone level 2 and then my 2. Pyromancer, spy, physician, swordsman, tactician, shield bearer. At the smithy, you can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both of these services require materials and coin. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing a weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. You can acquire weapon abilities within the same rank in any order, but the latter is a skill learned, the more materials it require. The latter a skill is learned, the more materials it require. Punctuation? Ignored it. If a weapon ability is connected to another with an arrow icon, then they must be acquired in the order of the arrow indicates. Weapon abilities contained within a box marked with "or" cannot be active at the same time. However, once you acquire either one, both become available, and you may switch between them at no cost. Alright. Materials required. But it doesn't tell me what. Oh, wait. Okay, indestructible stone. Iron and stone, stone. So I need stone wherever I can get that. Oh, he only needs iron. Well, do I like our little lordling enough to upgrade him? He is our main character. Not yet. Next time, perhaps. Yep, next time. Alright. War Chronicle. Notes? Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8. Up the Norzelia River and past a handful of craggy mountains lies the Asfrosty capital. Despite the blizzards oft swirling about it, the city itself is orderly and well maintained, and the people within... I'm adding words. And the people who dwell there, spirited and undaunted. By working together, they have managed to thrive in one of the most inhospitable places in the realm. It is this fortitude that has allowed Asfrost to grow into a nation to be reckoned with. Asfrost's ironstone was carved out of a rocky mountainside, which is unusual but fitting for a land with countless iron mines within its border. It functions as both a castle and an iron factory. I don't want to read this. Not right now. Exposition can wait. I've just been playing this game for 2 hours, and I've only done one fight. Oof.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
He does not look like a nice man. Minister of Glenbrook. Paterate? Conser. A nobleman whose name has long been known throughout Glenbrook. He leads the Royalists, a faction that supports the royal family, and dutifully tends to the kingdom's political matters as minister.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Where's Dad?
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Did Dad, like, pass right
Now that
after
the
giving me his
formalities are dealt
title?
with, let the festivities
I doubt we
begin.
would be smiling so much.
Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Wait,
Glenbrook's fiercest war.
I didn't get to see the
They
profile
say
of
he
the
has
lawsuit. I was a
never
little
known
slow there.
defeat.
Oh, God, I know they already pronounced his name, and I still want to say Martial. I do not remember what it was. Saintly 7, Minister of Arms. Ix-Arm Martial. Marshal. One of the Saintly 7, he is a knight who showed promise at a young age and was subsequently entrusted with the nation's military matters.
I would take the measure of this man.
Oh, she hot. Just show me a lady knight and I'm just gonna be like, oh, she's hot. But she's got freckles too. The art in this game is really good. I do quite like it. I got quite used to a certain style of art, and I am pleased to see it is definitely changing, and I quite like this style of art here. I do love this. General of the Asfrosti army, Avlora. A woman orphaned by war, she toiled to earn the rank of general and is known as the strongest in Asfrost. Her skills acknowledged by even the Archduke himself. I like her. I have no reason to like her, but I like her. She's a female
Now
knight
that the
that's hot.
foundations for peace have been laid,
That's honestly all the
let
reason
us
I
be
need.
stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Yes, please let me have one more fight.
Here, here.
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Daga, no. Dagdan? Drunk man, no.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Okay, is this an exploration segment?
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Roland, I do quite like you.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom after all. This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talk that way. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries. I am going for the top option. I feel like I go for the top option a lot.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Roland, you are a
Of
wonderful
course
person.
It already has. Besides, House Wolfort is at your back.
My
When your
apologies.
dipshit of a brother takes the
thank you.
throne
I shall strive to be worthy
and
of
then
your
gets
support.
assassinated
You
before
two
he
are
has a
quite the pair, aren't you?
child. I did not get
Fast
to see
friends
her
from the day we met.
profile.
And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you
Huette.
sooner. This is Huette of the
Ah!
Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe.
Also hot.
Though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Yeah, I have a type. Lady Fighters. It is Lady Fighters. Relatively new member of the Kingsguard, entrusted with Roland's protection. She dreamed of serving the crown from a young age and was appointed a position in the Kingsguard after years of hard work. Huette Buckler, member of the Glenbrook Kingsguard. I have a type.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field. And today...
Victory.
Today, we claim victory.
Hell yeah. Roland and Huette joined your forces. I'm glad the name is Huette and not something complicated. Roland's aptitudes in battle. A melee warrior with range. Strikes foes 2 squares in front of him with his spear. His steed grants him exceptional mobility. Huette's aptitude in battle. Rains arrows down on foes from the back of a hawk. Oh! Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater her range. Oh! She flies on a hawk. I do love her. I'd best greet our guest. It would also give me a chance to take the measure of my soon-to-be opponents. Except I am going to save here, if I can. Yes. And call it a night. So, we'll end things here. Let me click over to OBS. We only got through one fight. There is a lot of exposition and dialogue. I might stream this tomorrow. I might not. We shall see. Plans are not set in stone yet, but I will try to stream something tomorrow, be it more Project Diva, or something else. I could definitely stream a different game that I own. I've got several games. Anyways, to whoever's watching this now or in the future, thank you for being here, and good night. See you guys later.